Good. So welcome back YouTube. In this video I'll be covering this cake. Then I'll be adding some gold dust with my airbrush. If you have not watched out the airbrush video on what this actually does, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can just go quickly and watch it and see what it does, if you should get it or not. And I'm adding some flowers and some chocolates. That's around me here. So from now I'm just going to speed wrap this so that it's going to be like a very quick video so you get the point. But then remember, recapping, this is like how you should work with your palette knife and your butter, like, you know, on the 45-degree basis. You get. Wait, before moving forward, I have to stir this a bit more so that I will reduce the air bubbles in it. I saw a little bit of air bubbles in it. Stirring is really important on your buttercream. I just have a little chair here that I'm keeping my rack because my table is like a bit full right now. So moving ahead, I'm just gonna quickly ice this cake. Then when I'm decorating it, I will come back to you guys. Let's go. So heading back to the video, I'm just gonna finish this up by smoothing the top. I carry my rag that's beside me here. Make sure you do this when you get sharp edges. Make sure your palette knife is always clean. Just then make sure you just press in the cake a little bit. So you get some butter on your palette knife, you clean up. Then you clean up in your rag, your clean rag. Okay? Then you move to the opposite direction. Then you repeat the same process. Okay? Then you clean up your rag still. Make sure your blender is always clean before you make any stroke. Okay. Then you have this last place left. You just press on it and clean. So you see, that's it. So after covering your cake, you will just pick your most perfect side to be your front. I think this is gonna be my front. You should know that not always you cannot get all your sides 100% smooth always. So when that happens, you just pick your most perfect side to be your front. I think this is my most perfect side. Then you start designing. What am I gonna do first? Okay, I have this pretzel snack with me. So I'm just gonna open it and stick some fuel at the top. It's starting so crunchy. What am I doing? What am I doing? The flowers going on top too, so I'll need to mind that. The flowers going on top too, I'll need to mind that. And I'm still spraying it partially with gold. I still need to have that in mind when I'm adding these stuffs on the base. And then maybe I'll just put it around the base. I have some broken ones here. I'll come in use later if I see them needful. Okay. Just try to be as even as possible around the base. Yeah, I think as even as possible. So moving on. I think I'll just spray this lightly with some on top. I'll just spray this lightly with some on top. I'll just spray this lightly with some on top. Then I'll add my after spraying I'll add the rest. So now spraying, I'm going to connect my airbrush. Okay? So by power. Okay, and test if it's working. It's working. Now I'm just going to quickly make my mixture of gold dust and edible spirits. Fun fact, one thing you should know about the gold dust and edible spirit, you should not allow it to be so thick so it doesn't block your airbrush. So just give it a little whisk. Okay, drop this down, power this up. Okay. You should also know that after some time, you should just try and stir your mixture a bit so that it doesn't get all because the gold dust tend to settle to the base quite often than normal. So just stir a bit once a while so you don't get it all cleaned up at the base. Okay. You should know when to stop, all dependent on your design, and you should know how much you should put in there. Okay. I think I'm good like this, so I'm just going to quickly off my airbrush. I'll find a suitable happy birthday so far. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go with this. This looks beautiful and has a couple of love signs in it. But I'm going to use some butterflies too for this. So peel up peeling of the front and back protection of the topper. I'm just gonna stick it here. Okay, so this is how it looks now. Okay, then I'm gonna I think this is better, like this, being supported by 2 biscuits. Now I'm gonna drop this. Then I'm gonna add some butterflies. I have 2 kinds of butterflies here. I'm just gonna add some little ones. One here, a big one, 2 big ones down. This is how it is right now. Okay, and maybe a medium one with closing rings. Medium one with closing rings. Somewhere here. Okay, I think that's okay. So this is how it is right now. I'm also going to add some flowers, and preferably I'm gonna add some flowers, preferably, what color should I go with? I'll just go with white. Maybe add some white flowers. I'll add some white flowers. Those white flowers, white cream. I think it's too elaborate. This is too much. Okay, getting my scissors. Just cut off some plastic roses, like I'm harvesting it. Okay, putting this here. Okay. Cut this thing from here, adding this here too, last 2, adding this here, just creating a subtle look on creating a subtle look on this. Is what we have. Okay, so adding, where is that stuff I cut just now? Here it is. Just then adding this to, just giving it a bit of intensity. Okay, giving it a bit of intensity around here. Okay, I think I'm not going to use this anymore, so I think this is good. So moving ahead, I think we're done with this, because you should try as much as possible to keep your design as simple as possible. A less is actually a lot in some cases, so I think this is just perfect to me. You get? It's just perfect to me. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you support, or make sure, please try as much as possible to support us by leaving a like, subscribing, and so this will enable us, this will actually encourage us to put out more videos out there for you guys to actually watch. I think that'll be the bye for now. See you next time.